right. Hi, everyone. I'm Mara from Shine, and Shine makes it easier for you to take care of yourself. Our first product is an empathetic friend in your pocket. My co-founders and I have worked together for the past 5 years scaling messaging for millennials. At our previous organization, we scaled a millennial user base from 0 to 5 million users, primarily using text messaging. And we actually invented and patented multiplayer text messaging. So about a year ago, we set out to solve a problem that we realized we were uniquely positioned to solve. To tell you a little bit more about that, I want to tell you about one of our users. This is Leslie. Leslie is 28 years old. She's the youngest director at her entire company. She's currently vying for a promotion, is trying to travel more, and is on the hunt for a great relationship. Leslie, like much of our generation, is incredibly ambitious, and it's leading us to be the most stressed out generation in history. And it shows in how we're spending our money. We actually spend a quarter of our disposable income on just taking care of ourselves. Whether that's therapy, our ClassPass account, or our career development, we are the fastest growing part of a $500 billion wellness market. But it's still pretty outdated. Anything personalized like life coaching or career coaching, if you even know you need that, is pretty pricey. The data is fragmented, so if Leslie just went through a breakup and she's also dealing with something tough at work, the emotions that she's feeling aren't being logged anywhere in a way that can help her get better. And as much as we love Oprah and Tony Robbins, there's still a tone issue in this industry. It's still incredibly top-down, where all of the research shows that we respect advice from peers or people who have been through what we've been through. These are some of the reasons that we created Shine Text, the friend you can text with. Shine Text is a daily messaging experience across SMS, Facebook Messenger, Kik, and the mobile web that helps you take care of yourself by having a normal, everyday conversation with you. And because we're coming into your users' phones every single morning in their most intimate place, we're cutting through the noise and building a habit with them every day based on trust. And we see that in the things they tell us. Whether they say we're helping them on a daily basis to not feel alone or to work through the things they're struggling with, or we're helping them in major transformative moments like having their first child, starting a new job, moving to a new country. We also see this at scale. So in April, we announced that we'd surpassed over 500,000 users in just under a year, and the vast majority of that growth has been organic. What really excites us is 80% of our users have said we have helped them reach some sort of work or life milestone. And 57% say that they want more, that they want a deeper experience with Shine, and they actually want to talk to somebody at Shine. So we questioned what that could look like, which led us to Voice. In 2016 alone, 20% of mobile search happened via voice. The vast majority of that search, as you can see, came from millennials. And a recent study from the University of Yale found that we're actually better at recognizing emotions via voice alone than when voice is paired with facial recognition. So today we want to introduce Shine Talk, the friend you can text with and talk to. Shine Talk is a mobile app that encompasses the daily Shine messaging experience, as you can see here with Kanye. And a user can interact, tell us how they're feeling, go through the experience, and at the end of the experience each day, we're going to recommend a piece of voice content. And so we'll show you some of the interactivity that comes into play.
Research shows that having conflicting emotions is actually pretty good for us. Think about a time you were feeling mixed feelings. Got it? Let me know when you do.
Got it.
Now, what's one positive emotion that you're feeling about this specific situation?
I'm kind of excited.
It's great to hear that you're feeling excited. Now, what's one not awesome emotion that you're feeling about the same situation?
A bit nervous.
Feeling nervous and excited, or nervous-sighted, is actually really human, and it probably means that the situation holds a lot of weight for you.
So from there, the user could go down a few more paths, almost like an interactive meditation. And at the end, we're actually transcribing the voice context to text so that you can actually save that as a journal entry or delete it. Here's what happens the next time you open the app.
Welcome back, Haley. Yesterday, you worked on your productivity and said that you were feeling organized. Today's Shine is about dealing with conflicting emotions. Have a good rest of the day.
All right, so a few things just happened there. The first is real-time voice analysis and affirmations. So the user could have said, I have butterflies in my stomach, I'm feeling anxious, I'm a little jittery. We would have recognized that as nervous and given that affirmation. If a user says something we don't recognize, they still get great content. So there is no error messaging. We're just getting more personalized the more that we know about you. The second part that we're most excited about is we're actually going to be building out progressive profiles. So we're essentially value mapping users' values based on what they tell us about how they feel about things going on in their lives. And so we use that to then make better recommendations so that users can become more holistically balanced. The third and most crucial piece is how this all works together. So where the daily Shine text is the cue, the routine is that you get that deeper human experience in the daily voice content. And then the reward is what we call an assistant layer, like your assistant who's handing you the New York Times in the morning and telling you what's up for the day. The reward is that you get a reminder of what you just did and an indication of what's coming up for that day. This was very intentional that we went with human voice versus text-to-speech. Matt touched on this a bit earlier, but we actually prototyped an Alexa skill as a part of Voice Camp. We got it in front of our users, and what we heard from them was, I like that it updated me, but it didn't really feel like Shine to me. Whereas when we showed them an earlier version of this prototype, we heard, it felt like someone was actually talking to me, and it felt like a friend. And this is just the beginning. In April, we announced that we had raised $2.5 million, co-led by ENIAC and BetaWorks, to help scale the team and scale the organization. So we've actually tripled the team since we started Voice Camp, and we'll also continue to go out to that existing base of messaging users, which is growing consistently at 20% month over month, and use that to fuel organic growth. Everything we do is tied to how we feel. And so because we're coming to our users' phones every single morning and building trust with them on a daily basis, we're cutting through the noise and creating an emotional relationship with them. So if you think about where Leslie is going to go, not only the next time she needs help or needs therapy, but the next time she's going shopping and looking for the best clothes that are going to make her feel the best, or the food that's going to make her feel the best, or where she should travel, she's going to come to Shine because we get her like nobody else gets her. And across our user base, we'll become the largest aggregate of well-being data in the entire world. So we're really excited to talk to partners that might be interested in our next round in Q1, as well as any brands that might be interested in trying this in-house. Today, you can text with Shine, and in Q4, you can talk with Shine. Thank you.